She giving? Maybe she needs a little bit. She needs a little bit more of an incentive. She doing it. Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie. Here to give the collective my little terabytes. That's you, babies. Your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of Friday. You all made it. November the 14th in the year of our Lord, 2025. Congratulations, my little terabytes. This has been a harrowing week. Yeah. Wait, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. I adjusted my pool. We are going to be using, for our divine downloads today, we're going to be using the Madame Endora fortune cards. Right there. Y'all saw my shuffle. Y'all saw my pool. They're going to put these away. There we go. Okay, y'all, listen. Today's gonna be that day. You made it, and listen. And I'm not trying to break y'all's back, but I'm just gonna bring it what it is. The moon is conjoining with the South Node in Virgo. Nitpicky, detail orientated. Don't forget shit. Virgo. And that's going to be opposing the North Node in Sagittarius that's retrograding in Pisces. What's that mean? Basically, your past. This is the South Node. South Node is that karmic node. Your past hurts and shit. Basically, your past habits, your fears, your old conditioning, your old emotional loops are showing up to test you today. If you're really about that healing life, if you've done your work, it's just what it is. So trying to stay steady is going to be hard today. Today may flip your wig. All right. Anxieties and worries are going to spike. They're going to spike. Looking on the bright side might feel impossible if you're going to be throwing some curveballs. But here's the deal. Even if it is messy, spotting that silver lining, no matter how small it is going to be your ticket to get through today. Yesterday's energy, if yesterday had you feeling off balance and second guessing yourself, well, today's going to ramp that shit up. But what ignoring or you pushing aside yesterday is now going to be tapping you harder on your shoulder, demanding your attention. The moon conjunct with the South Node in Virgo, like I said, emotional habits, emotional loops. Shit that you've outgrown is going to be coming up to the surface. Feel it. Don't fight it. Feel it, but do not fight it. Now, the moon opposing the North Node in Pisces, that is going to be pressure. That's going to be tension between where you've been and where you're going. The universe is pushing you for growth. Okay? Pressure, remember y'all, pressure isn't there to break you. Diamonds are made from pressure. Pressure is made to refine you. Okay? So the moon opposing Saturn retrograding in Pisces, this is going to be heavy responsibility. There's going to be the heavy responsibility vibes. Past mistakes or commitments might show up for a review. It's challenging, but it's also a lesson. It's also a lesson. You hear that? That's confirmation. All right, let me show you what this means in tarot right now. Right now, we're going to be using the Eight of Swords. You see her? The Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck or trapped by the old ways of thinking. Yeah. That blindfold and these bandages, they're not tight. She can pull those off anytime she wants to. She chooses to be imprisoned by her anxieties. She chooses to be imprisoned by her perceived, conceived limitations. That's what we're feeling today. Really, we just need we need a change of perspective, which is the hangman. That sacred pause, a shift in perspective, be the ability to see the bigger picture. All right. And then last but not least for this conjunction, baby, judgment, because you're waking up. It's time to take responsibility and step into your next chapter. Remember, babies, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you from your bullshit. You are committed to it. You're committed to the bullshit that ain't working for you, but you still stuck there because it's familiar. I tell you all, I always tell you all that comfort zone, that's where shit goes to die. You got to be uncomfortable. Yes. The shadow energy is going to be strong today. You need to notice reoccurring patterns and don't just shove them aside. And you got to remember, we in a Mercury retrograde. Mercury detailing the Mercury in the detail of Virgo versus the Pisces intuitive tension. That's balancing logic with your gut instinct. That ain't gonna be easy. Emotional grounding, practices, that's gonna help. Breathe, journalize, or even name it if you're feeling it. Name it if you feel, oh shit, that's anxiety. Oh shit, what did I tell her? Okay, that's my bullshit coming to pass. Name it. You want to know what gets me through these days? Baby, listening to get a playlist. Y'all get a play. For me, it is always going to be Frankie Beverly and Maze. For me, it's always going to be Luther Vandross. For me, it's always going to be some good old Shaka, some Stephanie Mill, some good old Gladys. That's for me. Who saves you? Who saves you on your bullshit days? Who do you listen to on your bullshit days? I'm going to give you an affirmation. I'm going to give you a little something else, okay? I have someone in my life, and she suffers anxiety, and I gave this to her. I said, baby, when you start feeling nervous, when you start feeling anxious, I want you to say this in your mind. It's almost a prayer. Show me how good it can be. Show me how good it can be. That is the call to the universe to bring in faith. Show me how good it can be. I generally give you all affirmations. I don't think I need one after that. That one was pretty fucking good. Show me how good it can be. Okay? So, let me see. With all that being said, okay, y'all saw I did my shuffle, I did my pull. I'm gonna do the collective. My air signs, water signs, earth signs, fire signs. These cards are going to be on the Instagram, the TikTok, and the YouTube. All right. So, please listen. Support me on all those platforms. Like the video, subscribe to the channels, all of that stuff. Yo, I've got a Venmo and I've got a Buy Me Coffee link on there. If you are moved by the spirit, go ahead, give your girl a little love, all right? Listen, it helps keeps the lights on for this channel, all right? So here we go. So, from the Madame Endor fortune cards, we have got, there's no numerological number. There's no number we got to break down numerologically. So it's called the key. This one right here is for the collective. It's the key. Locked doors can now be opened. What are we talking about? Unlocked doors, opportunities, hidden truths. So collective, here's your question. What doors are you ready to open for your growth? Are y'all feeling hesitant? Y'all feeling stuck? Y'all waiting for that right time or someday? It's right now, baby. Right now, you don't need to wait. The universe favors momentum. All you got to do is move, baby. The universe is going to meet you measure for measure. Courage opens what fear keeps closed. Let me say that one more time. Courage opens what fear keeps closed. Action beats overthinking anytime. with this card, the key. And it said locked doors can now be opened, baby. We're talking about solutions. We're talking about revelations. We're talking about breakthroughs coming. We often hold the key, but we hesitate to use it because of doubt. We often have the key, but we fail to use it because that anxiety and that space of fear is something that we are familiar with, and we stay comfortable in that. It's amazing how human beings will remain comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. So y'all, right here, the power to change your life is in your hands. Stop waiting. You hold the key. That's going to be your affirmation, y'all. I have the key to my own freedom and success. I have the key to my own freedom and success. Before I sign off, y'all, I want you to do one thing. If you feel so inclined, in the comments, share one step you're taking today to unlock new doors for yourself. Yeah. All right, y'all. I got to go and make me some money to keep these doors open because, you can't have a key without a door, right? Okay, so, y'all, it is 7 a.m. I ain't had no coffee. Listen, I'm happy I got the hair to do what she needs to do. So don't expect too much. And listen, y'all, listen, it's not like you paid for this forecast, right? So there you go. What you expect for free. Anyway, y'all, congratulations. Y'all made your 5-day work cycle. To my cubicle girls, y'all go out on this Saturday and Sunday. Y'all go have a blast. If you are in the presence of a service worker, they are working so you don't have to. You be kind to them, okay? Remember, y'all, you stay in assignment, and your assignment is your what? Your alignment. All right. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.